From San Francisco, California, this is the Rock and Roll Geek Show. This is the story of my rock and roll butler.
Welcome to the Rock and Roll Geek Show. My name's Michael Butler. Thanks a lot for joining me. I really appreciate it. Today is Saturday, August 31st, 2025, and it's the last day of 31 days of the Dog Days of Podcasting, where we attempt to do a show a day for the entire month of August. By we, I mean me and a bunch of other nerdy podcasters. It's been a great 31 days. I've been out of town and out of the country most of these days, and so it's pretty much been the year of the Butler travelogue. Today I had a nice day. We had a trip planned to take a boat around this island. So we're staying at this lodge, and right across the Zambezi River there's a little island. It's actually a big island. It's a long island. I think it might be called Long Island, as a matter of fact. And this boat took us around, and we stopped and looked at wildlife and stuff. We saw animals. We saw animals, yeah. We saw some animals. We saw elephants. We saw hippos swimming. We saw hippos on the shore. We saw hippos protecting their baby hippos. We saw elephants protecting their baby elephants. We saw baboons protecting their baby baboons. We saw some impala. We saw something called bushbok, which is another type of deer. We saw crocodilians. The wife was extremely happy because she got to see these wild animals in their natural habitat. This boat offered us drinks as soon as we got on the boat, and that was about 10 minutes till 12. So I started drinking before legal time. So I had a couple of Mosies, and then we stopped at an island. We stopped on that island, and they served us lunch. Had a nice lunch consisting of beef, samosas, chicken, some other stuff. I don't know, but more beers. So I drank a few Mosies. Wife had a good time. She got to see animals in their natural habitat, so that means I had a good time. And then we came back and laid by the pool, and I was listening to AC/DC tunes because I forgot to mention that I was asked to fill in on bass for another AC/DC cover band called Riff Raff, who is the guitar player for the AC/DC band that I'm in with Zetro and Will Zetro from Exodus and Will from Death Angel, Will Carroll and Steve Souza. So Dave is the guitar player, and he said his bass player, they wanted me to fill in. And I said, absolutely. Thank you for thinking of me. I'm always up to play with more people. I didn't say that to him. I said it to myself. Then he sent me the set list, and the set list contains about 12 Brian Johnson tunes. Oh, by the way, the singer in this Riff Raff band is a guy named Dylan, who plays in a band called Union Jack and the Rippers, and he's really cool dude as well. So I know all these guys. But the set list contains like 12 Brian Johnson era AC/DC tunes, and I have to say I've never played a Brian Johnson AC/DC song in all my life. I think maybe I might have played Hell's Bells a couple of times when I was a kid in a cover band, but other than that I have not played any Brian Johnson tune. So that gig is like a week or two after I get back from this trip, and I have no bass to practice on. So I'm listening to the tunes and trying to listen in my head where I think the note is and where the second note. So I'm trying to play the songs in my head. I'm thinking, okay, that sounds like it could be in B. That sounds like similar to Live Wire. So maybe this starts in B, or this is similar to for those about to, no, not for the, this is similar to the song that's in A. So I'm trying to learn these songs in my head without playing the bass, and it's very, at least they're getting in my head, but I'm going to have to really cram when I get back to San Francisco, and I'm going to have to work really hard. So yeah, I'm doing that, and that's what I did today. I listened to AC/DC songs by the pool while I was drinking beer. So I finished beer number 5 of the day so far. Right now I'm drinking water, and that's probably why I'm losing my voice. Let me take a sip of this fine Zambian bottled water. Yeah, I'm just trying to slow it down a little bit because I don't want to because I started drinking early, so I don't want to go too heavy through the day because I have an early day tomorrow. We're going on a actual safari in a place called Chamba or something like that. It's like an hour away, and we go through
Chobe National Park in Botswana.
You heard that? Thank you. Chobe National Park in Botswana. So we're doing that tomorrow early, so I have to get an early night's sleep. So I'm trying to not get wasted before I post the show. Last time I tried to post the show when I was wasted, they put these, they have these mosquito nets they put around the bed because the mosquitoes eat me alive out here. Thank God for this Thermacell. If you don't know what a Thermacell is, it's a electronic mosquito repellent, which I think I talked about on a previous episode recently. One time I was pretty wasted trying to post a show, and I tried to climb in the bed through this mosquito net, sat on the mosquito net and ripped it off the bedpost, and I think I tore the mosquito net, and I hope we don't get billed on the final incidentals bill. Yeah, so that's why I'm trying not to get too wasted today, at least before I get this show posted. All right, I have a show review from Steven Laperierre. Hello, Steven.
Hello, Mr. Michael Butler. Steven Laperierre here calling in with a show review. First of all, how are you doing?
I am super great.
It's good to hear that.
You better.
And
Okay.
glad you had safe travels to
working
get to
on
South
it.
Africa.
Thank you for
So
that.
calling in with a show review of Derp Putple and Yes, a show which I went to see with my son last night, which was August 27th at the Montreal Bell Centre. At first, when the tickets came out, I wasn't sure I wanted to go, but when Derp Putple's album Equals One came out, that convinced me that I should go, and I did good. Other reserve I had was I went to see Yes on the 90125
Is Steve
tour.
Howe still in
I can't
Yes?
remember what year it was, but so we went to see them. Last minute tickets, we were backstage. And as we
cannot
as one would
imagine Yes
backstage
being great.
at the old Montreal Forum, the sound was just horrible.
Behind the stage.
And we saw the guys come on stage from the back of the stage, obviously, and there was some kind of pushing and shoving a little bit between Chris Squire, Alan White, and members of the crew.
Nice.
So something was obviously wrong, and it showed on stage. It wasn't a good show. And to top this off, the sound was awful. So we left after about 45, 50 minutes. So those were my reserves. But at the end of the day, I decided to buy tickets, and I got my son to come with me, and we did good. I've tried to put some clips in this show review, but for whatever reason, I'm not able to. So I might put them on the Rock and Roll Geek Facebook page, which you did not create but approve and so on. I did put a quick show review yesterday. But here we go. We'll start with Yes. It was the sound was absolutely just perfect,
Good.
except for the bass. The bass
Chris
is an
Squire?
important part in Yes music, and it was sort of drowned behind the sound of the keyboards, and it didn't sound as
Could
it should.
be a little
So
tension
that was
there.
a bit of a bummer, but the rest was absolutely fantastic. They've played 8 songs. I've put them on the page. They played Machine Messiah, which was absolutely fabulous as a show opener. I've Seen All Good People, The Clap, Here's No Disgrace, Going for the One, Siberian Catru, which was just absolutely magnificent. And the encore was Roundabout and Starship Trooper. Steve Howe was just absolutely fantastic. He's a great performer, great guitarist.
He is a great guitarist.
His presence on stage is good, which is a good thing because the other's presence is
just
not
stood
that
there.
great. but the music.
I always
was
like
just
watching
awesome.
Chris Squire.
And then we got after about half an hour break, Deep Purple came in, and wow, powerful. The sound was great. I mean, Ian Gillan, he's a legend.
He is great.
I mean, what can I say? And he's not pretending that he's not his
Nope.
age. He's just doing it right. He's a
Was he
real
barefoot?
Pro. Ian Pace, drums like he's found the fountain of youth. He's just awesome from all the show. And Simon McBride is great guitarist, but not. He's got all the right moves and good poses for a rock guitar player, but not a. I found he was not a great presence on stage, but a great player. And Roger Glover was just awesome. And for me, Don Harry obviously is a great keyboard player, but there's way too much keyboard solos. I would trade that for a little bit more guitar. But nonetheless, the show was great. They played Highway Star. They opened with that, as they usually
Open
do.
with Highway
They played
Star.
a bit on the side from the new album, Into the Fire. And then there was a guitar solo, Uncommon Man, Lazy Sod, and a great killer version of Lazy. And then they played from the new album, Show Me, Portable Door. The next song I think is called Ania, but I'm not sure. And then they closed by Bleeding Obvious, Space Trucking, Smoke on the Water, and the encore was Hush. Notable fact, during Smoke on the Water, Simon McBride's guitar went off. I don't know if strings broke or something went wrong with the guitar or amps or whatever, but I have the audio. I'll try to share it with you on the page. So that was quite a bummer, but he came back real strong and it was great. So all in all, I spent a good moment with my son. It was fun. We had a good time, and we were real happy. And that's it. So that's it for the show review. And hope you're doing fine and having a good stay in South Africa, my friend. Stay frosty, everyone.
Stay
Bye-bye.
frosty. Thank you, Steven Laperierre. I was mispronouncing his name the whole time. Steven Laperierre. I'm having a great time seeing some animals. I can now say that I pissed in the Zambezi River twice. How many people can say that? So that was one of my bucket list items that I needed to do. I'd like to piss in as many rivers as I can. I've pissed in the St. John's River. I've pissed in the Trinity River, and now I've pissed in the Mississippi. Have I pissed in the Mississippi? I don't know if I have, but I can now say that I have pissed in the Zambezi River. I think my wife's making fun of me in the other room. All right. Speaking of Deep Purple, I'm going to play something that the sheriff posted. Michael Schenker has an album coming out. I think he's redoing UFO tunes and maybe Scorpion soon. I'm not really sure about the album. You tell me, friends. rockandrollgeek@gmail.com. But this is Michael Schenker, Roger Glover from Deep Purple, and producer of several Nazareth albums, Joey Tempest from Europe, and I'm not sure who else is in the band, but this is a cover of Only You Can Rock Me. Joey Tempest sounds pretty good, but he ain't no Phil Mogg, but Roger Glover sounds great, and I don't need to say anything about Schenker. He's one of the greatest guitar players alive. All right. Thank you, Sheriff, for posting this on the Facebook group. rockandrollgeek.com is where you can find the show. dogdaysofpodcasting.com, where you can find all the other shows that did everything this month. Facebook R&R Geek, Twitter R&R Geek, Instagram Rock and Roll Geek. Don't ask. It's about keep the donations coming, please, friends. Because without your donations, this show would die a horrible, putrid, stench-filled death, and I may be stuck in Africa, living among the Zambanians. All right, friends. I'll talk to you soon. I don't know if I'm going to do a show tomorrow or not. We will see. I'm going to try to continue a few more if I can. But from Dog Days of Podcasting, day 31, Michael Butler, douchebag, out.
It's a rock and roll geek train wreck.